I once read an article about an American veteran who was in the Afghanistan war fighting against Al-Qaeda. In the article it said that unfortunately this soldier lost his foot. And after the whole story of what happened, how he lost his foot in the war, he mentioned that he got a fake foot, one of those fake metal foots implemented into him. And they asked him, obviously insurance doesn't pay for that. How much did it cost you? And the guy said, oh, don't worry, the soldier said. It's cheap. It was nada. How much was it? $500,000. $500,000. I thought to myself when I read the article, how can a guy say $500,000 is cheap? That's a lot of money. You're talking about $500,000. The answer is, Rabotai, when you're getting a foot, when you're able to walk again, $500,000, $500,000 is nothing. If you know the value that you're getting to pay $500,000, that is to walk around, then it's nothing. Shmiras Einayim, Rabotai, the test of being kadosh, of being holy in our generation is not an easy task. It's a very, very hard nisayon, like the Sfarim tell us. But if we will be aware what you're getting for Shmiras Einayim, how much bracha, how much blessings a person will get if he's actually kadosh and watches his eyes, then Shmiras Einayim, the test of actually watching your eyes, becomes much easier. The Sfarim Kedushim tell us that when a person watches his eyes, that kedusha, that holiness, that bracha, that blessing is actually passed on to his children. The Satmar Rebbe Rabbi writes in his Sfarim, a father who's careful with watching his eyes, his children will grow to be Tamidei Chachamim. The Pele Yoetz brings down, a father who's careful with kedusha, his sons are going to be zochet to write Chidusha Torah, their own commentaries on the Torah. When a father is careful with Shmiras Einayim, it's not only for your life, it's also for the sake of your children. The Sefer Shevet Musa brings down, a person who's careful with watching his eyes, don't think that if chas v'shalom you're going to fall, it's only about your life. Also think about your children's life. The Sefer Shevet Musa says every single time a person has the test of controlling their eyes, have your children in mind. When you're actually kadosh, when you're holy, that bracha, that kedusha, that holiness is being passed down to the children. When you know how much you're getting for controlling your eyes, when you know the value, what happens when you kadosh, the nisayon, the test of watching your eyes becomes much easier.